Welcome to the Spy Collection. This is Anastasios, and for this episode we have an artifact from the 90s. A device coming from Japan that has some espionage history that is not widely known. This is the Copyroad KMC60 from Japan. Its production started in the late 80s and continued until the early 90s. This specific one we have in the Spy Collection is from 1991. As we're reading in its manual, it has a copy width of 64 mm. The copy width was wide enough to copy Japanese newspapers and magazines, and it was even wide enough to copy English newspapers and magazines. If you would like to study the full manual, below we provide a full scanned copy of its official manual. In summary, here, the device has an LED array with a bipolar photosensor which then copies the scanned content to a thermal roll of paper exiting from here. If we open it, you can see that better. This is the setting for the contrast. When not used, of course, we cover it. You can also check this amazing website that digs into all of the details of this specific device. Actually, here it even has a snippet from a 1990 Jackie Chan movie where a device similar to this was being used. Unfortunately, we haven't completed its restoration yet, so we cannot demonstrate it. And now let's move to its espionage history. In October 2013, the Turkish National Intelligence Organization, better known as MIT, allowed for the first time in its history two journalists to visit their close-to-the-public spy museum and share it with the Turkish media. Among other things, in this rare look into Turkish spy agency gadgets, we saw this. A series of portable scanners and printers with this inscription, which translates to something like Type B photocopy machines. Clearly, on the left side, we have the Copyroad KMC60. We have been unable to identify how MIT operatives use this for espionage purposes. We can only speculate its use. What we assume is that in the late 80s and early 90s, digital cameras weren't very practical or widely used. Thus, copying documents through photographs had a major risk, that you only knew if you took a good photo hours, days, or even weeks after taking the shot, only when you could develop the film. On the other hand, something like this could give you immediately a good copy of the document you had in front of you. Because of that, if you only had very limited amount of time with some classified documents, like when breaking into a facility, or when someone grabs some documents and they have to quickly return them. Such a small, portable and easy-to-use device could really help in Cold War era espionage tradecraft. Apparently, all of that is speculation. If you know how MIT or other agencies use this, please let us know in the comments below. The other significant advantage of Koch devices compared to tailored spy gadgets is the increased deniability. Even if an agent was captured carrying one of these, it might have raised some suspicions depending on the context of the detainment, but it was definitely not anything illegal, and most importantly, it wasn't pointing directly to any particular intelligence agency. A very nice example of how nothing is as it seems.